Okay, let's wait until it connects to the other places. I don't even know if this is recording, but let's see. This is my first time just streaming, so let's see. Okay, now we are live on my English channel. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing in the Spanish one. Let's see how it is doing. There you go. There you go. Okay. Well, what's the idea? The idea with these streamings is to start preparing the next or the coming tutorials. For me, well, I have a job. Currently I don't have a job, but I just have a contract. So I have multiple things to do during my week. So it is hard for me to just schedule a specific time to prepare my tutorials. By the way, and this is just in Spanish. Para quienes me estén viendo en el canal en español, voy a estar haciendo streaming más que todo en inglés. Pero pues si quieren acercarse y preguntar cosas en español, pueden hacerlo y yo voy a responder. And yes, the idea right now is just to start working in the tutorials that I'm gonna record hopefully the next week. So I've been having some comments related to the multiple image tracking tutorial with Unity. And yes, the thing is we have now, if we go to AR Foundation, and if we go, for instance, let's see, to this tutorial, right here, when I'm setting up my images, most people were having issues with this section because this part changed in the 6.0 version of AR Foundation. So the idea is to start just updating those tutorials, and that's what we are gonna do here. You can tell what's the big change. So yes, the idea is to prepare the elements for the what? The idea is to prepare the elements for my next tutorial. Oh, let's see. I apologize if you see something wrong or if something is missed setup, because this is my first time streaming. So yes, let's go. Okay, I was working on the tutorial in advance because the idea was to record it the last week, but I had a lot of things to do, so I ran out of time. So yeah, I was having where is it? I was having this setup, but as you can tell, I could work only on the script. Where's the script? This is the script. Let's put it here. So yeah, this is the script that I was working on, trying to identify which were the changes. So yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna have it maybe here for reference, and I'm gonna start the project from the beginning, so we are able to see the setup in general. I have my Android device. I'm gonna start with the Android setup because some of you had issues having in the last tutorial, the plane detection one, issues. You were having a yellow screen, so the idea is to address that one. So yeah, let's create then a new project. So I'm gonna work with this version. I don't know if there is a new version. Maybe it is. I haven't opened Unity in a while. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. Because I've been practicing some stuff in Unreal, hoping or aiming to record some tutorials with Unreal too. But yeah, let's stick to this version, and hopefully it is gonna work for you too. So we are gonna pick Universal 3D, and let's create this project. It's gonna be called AR multiple images tracking tutorial. This is gonna be a tutorial. Let's save this one. Here, YouTube, I have one. Let's create just multiple. Same thing, no? AR multiple images tracking. It's been a while since I was also speaking English, so I'm gonna have maybe some misspelled, or I'm gonna say crazy stuff and you are not gonna understand. But let's see. Hopefully it doesn't happen. So let's create the project. Unity Engine technologies. Let's wait to see if this works. Just checking that everything is working now. Yeah. And let's wait until Unity loads. I have few ideas. The previous tutorial, it had 2 vehicles. Yeah, we were trying to do this with 2 vehicles. I want to change it a little bit. Maybe I want to stick. Maybe I'm gonna stick to one of those, and the other one I want a character. So I had actually. I was looking for a nice character. I find this one. It is kind of cool, so you can pick any of those. At the end, I'm gonna record, like, this live is gonna be recorded, and this is gonna be uploaded in every channel. So there I'm gonna link the assets, so it is gonna be easier for you to follow, at least while I record and upload the full tutorial that ideally is a 20 minutes tutorial. So, oh, what's wrong with this? Is it open? Let's see, where's my Unity instance? Okay, okay, this is the one. Okay, this is my setup. So first, let's rename this scene. I don't know, this is gonna be my just AR main scene. There you go. So I was just trying to organize in my mind which could be the best process and the easiest one to follow. So we are going to start with Package Manager. Sorry, if you don't see it here, you can go to Window and Package Manager. I prefer to have this Windows docked, same as project settings, because it is quicker to just reach them. So yes, we go to Unity Registry, and let's start with AR Foundation. We are gonna work with this 6.0.4. So hopefully this is not gonna change that much, at least during this year, in terms of the syntax for this specific tutorial. Because the other one, it changed in 1 year, more or less. So this version was updated in December 5 of the last year. So yes, it is already installed. So let's look for AR Core. Google AR. They changed the name. So Google AR Core XR plugin. This is for Android devices. If you want to have an augmented reality experience in Android devices, you have to install this one. You installed first Android AR Foundation, and then you install this one. We are gonna do for Android and for iOS. So this is already installed. Nice. I know this is installing. Okay, seems like this is done. Now let's go for ARKit. Oh my goodness, ARKit. There you go, Apple ARKit XR plugin. This is the one that is gonna let us to work or to deploy or to create augmented reality experiences for iOS and for visionOS. I haven't tried visionOS. I won it at some point last year, but I don't know if that platform is gonna be dead in the near future, so that's why I haven't done that much. I would prefer to develop for Meta, but this is not gonna be the case for today. Okay, we have now our ARKit, AR Foundation, and our Google AR Core XR plugin. That's it. Those are the packages that we need for this project. So the next thing that we need to do sorry, is we need to delete this camera, because this is not the one that allows to have the AR experience. So instead we will have right click and we are going to look for XR, and here in XR Origin this one contains the camera. You see this is a black background. We have a camera offset, and then we have the main camera. It has already a setup of scripts to make this work. So one thing that we have to do first is, as you can see, we have a black background. So if we deploy this thing as it is in our devices, we are going to have a black screen. So we go to XR Origin and camera offset, and then we go to main camera, and we see that we have some renderer attached to it. So let's look for that renderer. And we have the default renderer or the PC renderer. So let's go here to project. We will look for these renderers. I don't know if I can select them from here. No, I cannot. So we are gonna change, we are gonna do some adjustments to that renderer. So let's go to project settings. You can go to edit and then project settings, and this is gonna open the same window. And here we have our PCRP asset, universal render pipeline. So as you can see, we have in our camera set up this PC renderer, but we will use we are gonna set up all of them. So let's start with PC renderer, and the thing that we are going to add is here, add renderer feature, and we will select AR background renderer feature. So what this does is this is gonna remove this black background, and this is going to project what the AR world is. Let's do the same for the mobile, just in case. And I don't know if we have more renderers. No, we only have two. So AR background. So with this, we are ready to just go to start with the settings for our device. So as I said, we had issues with Android. With the previous tutorial, some of you were getting some yellow screens. So let's begin with player. And here in Android, I do have an Android device connected right now to my computer. So okay, default company, let's say Octe. You can just modify these values as you want. This is version, and let's go to Android. So we have to go to other settings first. Let's see what we have in resolution and presentation. Resolution and presentation, we don't have. Yeah, that's okay. We go to other settings, and here Vulkan is not supported yet. Where's my Safari? So if we have, let's go here, move this one here. AR Foundation Vulkan support. I don't know if this is AR Foundation Vulkan. I think this is not ready. But as far as I know, it is still not supported in this version yet. So yeah, just remove that. So we get rid of Vulkan. And we leave this OpenGL ES3. Now we have to go to where? I don't want to overwrite the default package name. Like, you can do that, but I don't know, for that, like, that's why we set up this here. There are some cases where you need it, but not this time. And we have to update this API level to 24, the minimum one. We have this IL2 CPP, the standard, default, yes, yes, yes. What else we need? I think this is not supported yet. Well, let's see. And what else? I think this is active input handling. Let's use the new one just to keep it, but in this specific project we will not use it. So just wait until Unity restarts in my potato machine. So let's wait. Meanwhile, yes, I decided to go to this one. I'm gonna look for some nice animations in Mixamo. And here in vehicles, I'm not sure what could be the one that I can select. I would like to get one cute, one that I can animate somehow. This car is actually good. This is baked. Let's inspect this one meanwhile. Let's see how the mesh is, because I would like to open the doors like in the previous tutorial, and I would like also to change oh no, this mesh is awful. No, I cannot do anything with that. I cannot animate. Maybe let's try with this one, the one that is not low poly. This is a bit heavier. Oh no, this is awful. No, sadly, it's super sad. I wanted to try this one. So this one, at least the doors are open, but this is kind of ugly. Oh, this is actually a cool one. I know. Let's see. Okay, Unity just open. I think we don't have to do anything else. I don't remember. I think that's okay for now. Yes, yes, yes. So we can just build this bad boy. Okay, so I think we are done with the setup for Android, where I was looking at. Maybe in publishing settings. I don't think we are missing anything else. I think this is enough. So let's go to File, Build Profiles, or maybe Build and Run. Okay, let's switch to Android. And in a couple of minutes we are going to do the same with iOS. Where's my iPhone? It is there. So what's the idea? We are going to build, even if we have nothing, just the setup in the scene, to see if we can see what the camera sees. So let's wait a little bit more. this is just a potato machine. As you can see, I have a Motorola here. Unity. Okay. Yes, seems like this is done. Then just let's try to build and run. Inside my project, I want to have a build folder. Let's rename build, because usually this folder is ignored when I'm uploading it to GitHub, for instance. And here I'm going to create Android build app. This is gonna be the Android app. There you go. Let's save and let's wait and let's see if this works. I've done this process a lot of times, and still I'm always forgetting the process happens. But this is the process that you do only once, and then the entire time you are just building your project and building the interactions you want to place in your project. So it's almost there. So yes, as I said, the idea is just to have this like compiled and cleaned up in a nice tutorial in both languages. That's the other thing that takes me a lot. I have to record the voiceover in Spanish and in English, even if the video is the same, and I have to try to adjust the audio always in the frame, in the video. So that's why a tutorial takes me like a lot, even if it is 20 minutes tutorial. Right. This is delicious. Okay, let's use some goggles to be more hipster. I don't know if it happens to you, but I can see right now very well without glasses, but once I am in front of a screen for more than an hour, my eyes just get super dry. So yeah, use goggles if you can. Okay, in the meantime, let's see this Mercedes. Okay, so let's see the wireframe. No, I want to open the door. Okay, for now, seems like I have to go with this one. I don't know if we have another car. Like, this is a cool one, but I want something kind of cute, kind of, I don't know, something that can pops up in an augmented reality experience. Let's see how this one. So we have. Oh no, seems like this is even worse. Let's see the. Jeez, this is so awful. Okay, this one was nice, but the geometry is not for this project. I don't know. I think, or maybe this one. Oh, this one could be cool. Let's see if I can. It is like a floating. Oh, it is like if this thing can, you know, do some levitation in there. That would be cool. Oh, this one maybe I can. Ah, no, I cannot open the doors. But I think if we animate this kind of to bounce, if this is interacting, it could be cool. Indeed, yeah. I think this can be super cool. Let's see. I'm gonna pick this one. Toby Rupp. This is the guy behind this one. This is still loading. Like it is funny to have like work in this kind of experiences, because if you show this to a client or a possible client, they will love this experience. But working on this is painful, especially because you are relying the whole time in your on your device, and unless you build something. Because I tried the AR Foundation simulator and it was like crap for this kind of stuff. So yes, I had to rely always on my device. And okay, this is because this is the first time this is building the app. Okay, and this takes a while. But man, when you have bigger applications, the last year I was working for a company and we have few applications that took insane amount of time loading every time. But they had built a system where they could emulate the image detection and stuff like that. Maybe I could try one day to try to build a system similar to the one that they have. So you don't need always to have a device. Like even if we don't need to detect the exact image, just by having the plane with its transformation, we can just instantiate the prefab or something like that. That would be cool, and that could save a lot of time. Or the other thing is to check how the AR Foundation Simulator has gone. AR Foundation Simulator. Let's see, install environment, features, environment view. Yeah, I remember having worked with this one and it was painful. It was nice when you were trying to emulate the plane detection until some point, because I had to spawn like some random stuff in every surface it detected. But yes, that was it, because it was for testing it was a lot better with the device at that time. Let's see how we are doing now. These goggles are kind of funny. Okay, this is almost there. So yeah, and if you have maybe some suggestions or some stuff that you want me to build or to do a tutorial about, just feel free to just comment that. For instance, for this weekend I have scheduled this tutorial to update the other one, because I think this is kind of a critical bug. So many people cannot just proceed with the old code. So yes, but for the next one I was thinking in maybe implementing some native libraries for Android and iOS. I have no idea how to do it, but I would like to turn on and turn off the lamp of your phone while having an AR experience. Because when you don't have enough light, the tracking is crap. Doesn't matter if you are tracking planes or if you are tracking images, it is always crap. So yes, imagine if you have. Oh, Mila. Okay, maybe yeah. If you have having issues with your Android SDK, it is not set up. So try to install a Android Studio. Install Android Studio first. Let's go Android Studio. Jesus, Android Studio. Oh my goodness, Safari, you are gonna make me crazy. Android Studio. You have to install Android Studio. I don't know if you are in Windows or if you are in Mac, so just pick the one that appears here. If you are in Windows or if you are in Mac, even install this, reinstall, and then open Unity Hub. And in Unity Hub, maybe you don't have installed your projects, your platforms. So you can go to Unity Project, installs. In my case, I have this Android one, but try to check. Go to installs, and if you don't have Android, come here and just add modules. Okay, nice. And here in add modules, make sure that you select Android build support. That is gonna be like this one. So this is gonna be a checkbox, and make sure that you have OpenJDK and Android SDK NDK tools, and just install. And once it is installed, it is gonna ask you for some permissions and agreements. So just agree with that. And that's pretty much it. That would be enough. Reinstall your device if any, and just open again your project and try again. I think with that should be enough, but just let me know if any. Okay, finally we have installed this in our device. this is loading here. Let's see. So we have a black screen. Interesting. Maybe I forgot to set up. There's something that I forget always to set up in Android. Let's disable this one. And let's save my scene. And let's go to Command B. Because yeah, my screen is fully black. It is not asking for camera permissions or anything like that. I know that in iOS I have to ask for camera permissions. I don't remember if I have to do it in Android too, but let's see. Fortunately and hopefully this time it is gonna take a lot less time. Yeah, it is copying that. It is opening. Nothing. Okay, enable. Let's see if we have. Okay. I installed the packages, but I did not set up the packages. Good job, David. So we already have installed our packages, the Android one and ARKit, but we have to set up them in XR plugin management. because otherwise the device is not gonna know if it has to pick any of these packages. Like these are installed in the project but not set up. So we have to set up here in XR plugin management for Android. We will select Google AR Core. I'm not sure if we have to use OpenXR when we are working with Meta devices, but this is not for this device. And for iOS, we have to select Apple ARKit. And I think we are now ready to go. I don't know if for Vision OS we might need to use this Apple Vision, but I don't have a Vision device. So yes, let's go and Command V to build and run. And let's build again. Yeah, I knew I always forget to set up something. Why are you asking me this? Did I change my build and run? Am I on build profiles? Yes, am I in Android? Okay, yeah, just replace. Yeah, replace. And let's wait. And this time, yeah, I always forget something. When I'm recording these tutorials, I have always to do this exercise, like double check, and if I have to cut something in the clip and then just record again and kind of mix the clips again. Yeah, it happens to me the whole time, but yeah, we are learning now. At least you see how the process is going on every time I record a video. So, are you done? Oh no, this is gonna... Okay, let's see. I hope this time it is not gonna take that much time. With iOS, it is a little bit quicker. You only need to do some quick setups in Xcode, but I do prefer a lot working for iOS with augmented reality than Android, especially for debugging processes. It is gonna be painful sometimes to just catch up some errors or some logs with Android Cat. With Logcat, it is awful. I do prefer to use the Xcode terminal. Okay, we are almost there. Okay, let's see. It's loading. Let's see if this time... Oh my goodness. So I'm missing... I don't know what's the thing that I'm missing. So this is not asking for... What should happen? We have to get the black screen. Then we need a pop-up asking for camera permissions. AR multiple. Yes, I'm still getting the black screen. So there is one thing that I am missing, but fortunately I have the other tutorial somewhere. Here. So let's see. Oof, I started with Android, nice. So I set up here the name,
Quita soporte.
delete Vulkan support. So let's move this one here. Let's let's go to project settings. Let's go back. Yes, I don't have anything else. Project XR validation. Anyways, let's go again to player. So resolution and presentation, I don't have anything else. This is just in other settings. Let's go to other settings. So
Pulcam. Ahora vamos a minimum API level y cambiamos a API level 24.
Yes, the 24. Actually, let's use the 25, but I think the 24 is enough. There you go. Now.
Cambiamos el scripting backend a IL2.
Yeah, Mono is not there anymore. It is, but yeah, no. The default is this one.
CPP. Y habilitamos el soporte para ARM64.
The only support that we really need is ARM64. Release faster, blah, not allowed. And what else?
Ahora vamos a iOS.
Yeah, I don't need to do anything else. Input the platform, the shader, allow unsafe. In publishing settings. Weird. Okay, let's build again. And meanwhile, I actually was able to what? I was able to make the other one run. So let's compare. What's the thing that I'm missing? Because yes, there is always something that I'm missing. So let's close the app. And where is the Unity instance that I'm looking for? This is the Unity instance. So let's go to project settings, player. Let's see what's the thing that I'm missing here. I'm very curious about what I'm missing. Let's see. I'm gonna move this one here, closer to this one. And I have to wait until this finish. It is still cold here, but outside the sun is beautiful. I just want to go to touch grass. Okay, this is loading. This is taking ages. I have this. It is linear. I sometimes switch this one from gamma to linear, but it is linear. Yes, that's the thing that I have. Actually, I have the two architectures enabled, and I have nothing else. Unless the camera should get the, let's see, what's the renderer that you have here? Do you have the default one or the PC renderer? It has the PC renderer. It has the AR camera and the AR camera background. Let's compare. I don't usually need to change anything in my scene, but let's see. La, la, la. So we already are at 46 minutes and we haven't even started programming. Jesus. But yes, once you have this done, you just start programming and putting the elements that you want there. It's not that hard. Okay, let's see if I'm up to... By the way, I don't know if Mila at the end was able to solve the issue. I hope you could. But if not, just let me know. Like, we are here just learning and doing our stuff. Oh, my coffee is... My coffee is finished. Seems like it is time to switch to water. Where's my water? Okay guys, I'm going to go for my water and I'm gonna be here in 45 seconds. Ah, 45 seconds is not enough to keep this working. Okay, you are building that, Mila. Nice. Hopefully it works for you. Let's see. I'm just having this issue. Are you using the Quest 3? No. No, because it is expensive and I'm here in Colombia, so it's really expensive for me to purchase that. I do want to purchase it for this year because I have a project in mind. I'm not sure if you are aware what platform am I targeting for AR. Right now I'm working with Android and iPhone or even iPad. So yeah, I don't know what is going on with this. Again, I have a black screen, but let's do what I was thinking. So yes, for this tutorial and in general, I work with Android and iOS. I see something. Yeah, exactly. And actually, I am updating. The idea of this stream is just to prepare the next tutorial. Let me see. Where is this? So I had this tutorial. Actually, you can find there the English version of that one. But the issue is that we have a new AR Foundation version and the code changes a little bit. So the idea is to have an image where you can project this bad boy and maybe this van. So yes, at the end of this weekend I hope to build that. Meanwhile, I don't know what's going on. Mila, is it working for you? I just switched in my camera the default renderer to see if that's the issue that I'm having. Actually, I saw that in camera there is an AR background. So let's see if it is already set up here in this scene or if I have to set up manually. No, this is not asking for anything. Okay, for this case, I'm gonna install Logcat. Android logcat, Android logcat. And this thing is to debug or to get the messages from your device. So you can debug your device and your application. Camera offset. So do you have your camera background? Yes. Custom material. When false, a material is generated automatically from the shader included in the platform specific. I don't know. Mila, just let me know if you are able to make it run. Light estimation. Yes, track post driver. With this, it should be done. I don't know. Graphics. The renderer has an AR background. It has an AR background. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch to iOS to make it work, and then I'm gonna see if I have something different for Android. So for iOS, I have these other settings. So on this case, I need to enable this. Where is the ARKit? ARKit support. So I was looking in Android if there is an equivalent of this thing, because when I check this one, automatically it says camera usage description and it says required for augmented reality support. I can print any message here for that. With the input package, yes. I'm going to keep my input. I don't think it has to do anything with it, but I'm just going to keep both. I'm going to apply, and this is going to restart. So let's see. Because the other one, if I build this one, it was building perfectly, and it was from this week too. Okay, I have this Android metal. Okay, I have this activity, override, publishing settings. Let's see, custom manifest, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I don't know what am I missing here. Auto graphics API, static patching, graphic jobs, texture compression. Yes, that's the one. Light map, allow HDR display, acquire image late as possible. But this is for Vulkan. I'm not using Vulkan. This is faster runtime method name. This .NET framework. When I disable this one, split architecture, obscure Android TV compatibility. No, I don't need that. Platform default, keep shaders alive. No, and script compilation, that should be enough. Pre-bake collision meshes, vertex, blah blah blah. Let's see if I'm missing something. AR Foundation, Unity settings, Android. Let's open up this one. setting up AR Foundation. So I have this AR Core, Unity Registry, AR Foundation, Unity Vir, XR. Yes, I set up this here. Then I delete the camera. Rendering autographics. I have to uncheck these autographics. So let's go here to where I saw that Vulkan. Other settings, autographics. This one has to be unchecked. Require SD. Okay, yeah, this one has to be unchecked. Required. It says I need level 24 or higher, so let's go for a 24 API. Specify API 19. This is optional. I have to switch to this one, so this is the one that is set up. Use mono. Okay, during development use mono and 32 bits. When shipping to Play Store, use I2L CPP. Enable both. I have to enable this one and this one to meet some requirements. So yes, I have to enable both. It seems like that's pretty much it. Okay, let's try again. Why not? If not, I'm just gonna switch to iOS and I will see what's wrong with this. Yes, I'm gonna say yes. I will close the app here. Oh, no Android devices. So let's connect this one. File transfer, Retri. This is compiling. Yes, and what we have here in AR Foundation, I can close this one, XR environment, AR Foundation, project setup. I have to be universal render pipeline, install AR Foundation. So this is the requirements. Initialize XR on startup. I don't know if this one is checked. So set up project configurations. So must be enabled using AR Core features. The AR Core graphics API supports only this one. Scripting backend to use this one is the recommended architecture. Target architectures ARM64 is recommended, and AR Core support requirement can be set optional or required depending on whether your app can be used without AR Core support. Okay, I haven't set up this one yet, but maybe it is. AR Core depth support can be set optional or required depending on whether your app can be used without AR Core depth information. For this specific case, we don't need it. Maybe we need that for the plane detection. And ignore Gradle version can be enabled to silence Gradle version warnings typically. Okay. So yes, I have to make sure that this is installed. I don't get this message. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see. This is almost done, and if not, I'm just gonna check real quick the configurations. No, nope. Okay, no, didn't work. So let's go to where is this? Multiplayer, Unity version control, asset package manager, text mix pro, rendering, sequencing analysis. Let's open my logcat and just dock this one here. So see, I can get all the messages from my device. So handle, this is because I'm just touching. So handle. But yes, I don't get anything from XR, sadly. So yeah, this is weird. I'm just going to uninstall the application from my device. Yes. And I'm going to see in project settings, I'm going to maximize this one right now. In XR plugin management, maybe I have this initialized. Yes, this one has to be here, initialized. And for iOS, yes, I have this one. Apple ARKit is required. Google ARKit is required. And let's just click in ignore Gradle version. Project validation. So let's see. Show all. So theoretically, this is already installed. This is all we need to do. I don't know what else I should do then. Selected profiles. I don't have any profiles selected. Inner build errors. No, I don't have any build error. I don't know. This is really weird. Really weird. I don't know. Let's. So, David, I cannot believe that. Okay, I have my XR origin, but I don't have my AR session. So how can I have an AR session? How can I see an AR session without my AR session? So I only need to add my AR session. With this, hold on. With this, Jesus, David, with this is gonna work. And this happened to me actually the last week. That was when I was preparing this project, the other one, because I originally thought that I should just build the entire project and just do what I always do with these tutorials, that is just create the project, test what I did, and just do it again, but recording to check step by step. But yeah. So important to have, if you will have an AR experience, you need an XR origin plus an AR session. Without this AR session, you will not get this message. That is essentially the thing that asks you for permission, for your camera permission. So if you see, I'm gonna click in while using the app. And now, hey, I'm here. So yes, I do apologize. I'm still human. So yes, please always, every time you are going to do something in XR or in AR, you have to do XR origin and AR session. If not, this is not gonna work in not only Android but in iOS or in any platform. You need to have both. So XR origin and AR session. With that, you see, okay, this is working in Android. Now let's do what we have to do in iOS. So again, we make sure that in iOS I have this Apple ARKit. So if I go to build profiles, I'm going to switch to iOS, and I have to wait. And for real, this is hard. This is hard when you are just working and rushing for a client, and when you are in the testing phase. This is annoying because you have to build here and build there. There are some companies that have established a Jenkins pipeline to build automatically, and it saves a lot of time, but still it needs a device to do that process. So okay, I'm on iOS right now, and I have this Apple ARKit. So if I go to player in Apple, I go to other settings and I have to enable this thing that says ARKit support. Where's that? I already checked that, but requires ARKit support. This has to be checked, and immediately it says camera usage description. You can leave that one as it is, or we need it to provide you. Oh, jeez. This is still changing the platform. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So we need your camera access to provide you with awesome AR experiences, for instance. Oh, I didn't write. We need your camera access to show you incredible AR experiences. Okay, yeah, whatever. Or you can just leave it as it is. So the target minimum version on this case is 13. Like I usually leave this as it is, and that is gonna work in most of the devices. What else? I don't think we need to do anything else for iOS. At least in Unity, we need to do something else with and see scripting defined symbols, Unity XR ARKit loader enabled. That's the only thing that we need to do in Unity. So let's build and run. So build profiles, iOS, build and run. So I have my iPhone here, and here I'm going to go to build folder, but I'm going to create a new one that is going to be iOS app build. And inside here is where I'm going to create my Xcode project to place it. Oh, Milan, sorry. The thing that is missing in your scene, make sure that you have your XR origin and your AR session, or your AR session. Make sure that you have your AR session, and it is gonna work fine for you. What else? Jesus. So okay. Did you finish? No, I got build complete at result. Okay, I got a compilation error. Because the minimum target seems and apparently is not the one that I should set up. So let's check real quick what's the minimum API target that I should have for iOS. Apple ARKit. So it says I need to make sure that this is enabled. The minimum one has to be 11. So let's go here. Oh, what is this one? Is this the project I'm working on? Oh, David, you have, this is not, okay, yeah, I knew. I'm just gonna close the wrong project. I was just working in the wrong project. So again, I'm going to project settings, in iOS, player, where is player? So I have this here, and I need to make sure that ARKit support is enabled. So where is my ARKit enabled? ARKit support, this is required. I'm not going to do any HTTP request in this project. So build profiles. I'm going to switch platform. It's so cold here. Yes, this is super cold. Okay, this is loading. Okay, it's there, almost there. Okay, guys, we are almost there. Hold on, we are gonna start the fun stuff soon. We are just finishing the setup, the project setup. That took me a long because I'm dumb and I just forgot to place the AR session. So okay, for this one, remember, if you want to work with iPhone and iOS and stuff like that, you need to be always in a Mac, sadly. So yes, okay, let's go here. I think I have this already set up, so let's double check. So it says enable ARKit plugin enabled. So this is enabled, this is required. This is enabled, this is required. And initialized on startup. I'm not gonna use face tracking for this project. I need to set up this one in 11 or higher. So again, I go here and the minimum target is 11. There you go. Camera users description. I'm gonna leave the one that is already placed there. This required for augmented reality support. Face tracking subsystem enabled, but I'm not gonna use it. And ARKit support requirement set to optional or required depending on whether your app can be used without ARKit support. On this case, this is a must, so ARKit support requirement has to be checked. And I think that's pretty much it. Enable promotion support, no, I don't need that. Hide button, no, I don't need that. I have both script variant. Okay, I think we are ready to just build this. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna stop. Nice. I'm going to build and run this. Then in build, I'm going to create the folder iOS app build, and let's let this build the whole thing. So okay, what's this? Compile catalog output directory system deploying. Asset catalog. What is this? It failed, but why? Because it is checking on moving the APIs, and I'm using the latest Xcode version. It is doing the compiling process, extracting the clip, build data, referenced assemblies, universal, hidden packaging, assets, hidden universal. Okay, apparently it is building the whole thing, the Xcode solution. That's the only thing. So it is hidden universal render pipeline post processing, I think. Uber post, this is almost done. Okay, now this is packaging the assets. Now this is building the player, building the backend, Unity linker, code scripting, assemblies with, okay, running build program, checking the used features, generating the class, assemblies with IEL2CPP. Converting the assemblies with IEL2CPP, running burst compiler. So apparently this is doing it. Not sure why build and run is not working, but this is doing it. So this is compiling. Running build program, running market, importing assets. It finished. Why this is not building and running? No idea. That's the first time that I get this error. So yeah, minimum deployment target has to be, maybe because I uninstalled the API target from Xcode. Maybe that is why on my case. And the other thing that we have to do is to open the Xcode project, in this case Unity Phone. See? Oh my goodness. Do I need to do that? I'm gonna skip this Vision OS because I see unlikely that I'm going to develop something for that platform. The last year, yes, it was one of the main goals, and actually I was doing some projects directly in Swift to learn the tool, and it was exciting. I was like, okay, maybe this is the future, maybe because this is an Apple device, it can get maybe the enough traction to kind of burst or boost the whole XR VR world, but with that price it was not the case, even for countries like US or stuff like that, apparently. So this is not a tool that I want to explore right now. Right now what I'm doing on my daily life is to work as a full stack developer while I get proper employment. So yes, that's why Xcode is the tool that I haven't touched in a while since the last year. So yes, just update that. I was working. When was the last time I updated the thing in the Unreal project that I was working on? Let's see, GitHub. When was the last time I used Xcode for anything? I think it was in early December, but I'm not sure. So we are almost there. Yes. So guys, if you have anything in mind that you want me to build, maybe for another stream or for a tutorial, just let me know. The idea is to stream at least once per week. I think this schedule could fit in my day. I'm just checking, because ideally, and I was aiming to have a stream of 2 hours long as far, but yes, stuff can happen, as you could see. But yes, the idea is that If you have other hours or other schedule that maybe can fit better for you, just let me know. Or even in VR. I have a Meta Quest 2. That's the only thing. The Meta Quest 3 is a device that I think maybe I'm gonna purchase this year, but who knows? Because I have some projects in mind that I would like to work on. But the thing is, if I'm working, like if I have to get some specific time to develop that, I would like to at least stream it, because it can be like, I don't know, it kind of motivates me to do it. That's why I'm just doing this stream to check how this goes. Okay, IO simulator, almost there. Registering download. And remember, for iOS you need to have an Apple developer account. But I think for testing this you don't need it. Actually, mine is not active right now. I haven't paid. So okay, I have my Xcode, so I will open this Unity Phone Xcode project, and instead of any device I will choose Jesus, seems like I have to connect my iPhone. Okay, let's try to connect them. So let's plug my device here to see if I can detect it. Let's see. Okay, allow, yes. Trust this computer. There you go. Now it appears. You cannot test this on the Xcode simulator, sadly. But yes, the first thing that you have to do is you have to select your device. Then you need to go to Unity Phone, and in signing and capabilities, you can check this one, enable automatically, and you have to choose your team. In my case, I have only set up my own account, and as soon as I have this, I just hit here in play. This is unpaired. What the fuck? Hello? Pair with the device with the Xcode devices window. So how can I pair these settings? Pairing. Developer. Enable UI automation. Hang. Associated domain. Run. How can I trust this, or how can I pair? So I have to pair my device again. Jesus. Okay, pair the device. How to pair this one? Because I have no idea. So unable to pair my device. Okay. So you try to pair that. So I had the same problem too. Okay, so let's see what's the version that I have, because if I have to update my phone, general, no, it is 18.2. What's the version of the Xcode that I have? Okay, so how to pair this? So how to pair? Settings, privacy and security. Privacy and security, where is that? privacy and security. Developer mode is on. Now it's also working for me, but what? Okay, I have no idea what was that sound about. Anyways, let's keep just checking how to pair this device. Let's see here. Go extension settings. No, I remember I paired my device with behaviors, code extensions. Manage run destinations. I think this is the window where I can start pairing with iPhone. Okay, yes, I just have to wait until this finished the pairing. Hello, yeah. Xcode. Okay, let's go here and manage from destinations. As already started, follow the instruction on, but I don't get any prompt, so I don't know. Settings, pairing, hold on. Apple account suggestions. Fast app termination, local diagnosis, reset media, root, reset widget key, developer mode, allow domain unverified resources, yes. This is interesting. I have no idea where. So follow. Let's copy this and let's find out where can I find the messages, because I'm not getting any. So you need to trust your Mac on your phone to enable the development access. Yes. So the other thing, maybe I should just clear the trusted computers. Yes, and I just should plug this. Trust the computer. Yes, trust. It got my Face ID. Yes. Maybe now it failed, but let's try again. It is unpaired. Manage the destinations. Okay, I have to disconnect and connect. Oh, finally. So, seems like apparently this is paired. There you go. Connects via, yeah, I want to connect this by network because it is easier. So apparently this is now ready. Yes, finally it is paired. So let's play. This is pre-planning. Let's open the terminal to see my logs. Well, I don't have any logs, but if you have further some if you have some, I don't know, prompts or logs debug that logs in your project, you can just display them in this terminal. So almost there. Almost there. We have just to wait until this building is done. So hopefully when I'm recording the tutorial, I'm not gonna forget the AR session thing. This is the bundle identifier. If you things that can happen for you, I don't know, your project is too big, maybe you want to import other projects inside your own project, you can just move them here. Like working with Xcode has its own advantages, or you can place this Xcode project within a workspace and just join with other Swift development that you have. So yeah, it's building, because this is the first time this is gonna take that long. And well, because the device was not paired and because the Xcode was not updated and stuff like that, that's why I got this execution failed exception. That it was really weird, but yes, shouldn't happen again, unless I get a new version. Let's wait a little bit. This just building. And now I think you can work with your phone connected to your Apple, or with your Mac, or you can just unplug your phone and wirelessly with the same Wi-Fi, it can just build in your phone. It takes a little bit more time when copying the stuff, but it is so practical, and I do prefer it in that way. Especially because the port of my device is failing, because it is an old device now. So let's see what we have. Almost there. And if you have game ideas for AR, you can just write them, because I'm thinking maybe in building like some physics based game in AR. I think it could be cool. The thing is the UX design, because it is not that intuitive working with AR for the end user, but yes, I would like to build one. Maybe we can schedule some for maybe in the coming weeks to try to build one. Could be cool. I'm thinking something like maybe with plane detection or surfaces detection, just build kind of some towers or something like that, and then build some bridges, or at the end maybe a ball, or maybe we can just do a car and we can build the car track, like the race track, let the user to build that. It could be cool, and then just let the user play around with that. It could be cool. And also these days I've been studying some networking. I don't know how affordable it could be. It could be nice to develop something like a multiplayer thing in AR. Could be cool. That could be an art break that we can just schedule for the other streams. Hey, what's wrong with you? It got stuck in 47. And the fans of this computer are like crazy. So yes, let's see. Oh, finally, 110. There you go. There you go. Okay, so now this app should run here. And this should, okay, it is taking a while, so it is gonna show the Unity thing first, and then it should ask for, okay, this is errors found, it is starting the application. See, so it is asking for camera permission, so allow, and it is working. Nice, finally. So it is time now to build the fun stuff. So things that we can have. So here in assets, okay, now that we know that this is working, you can just go to your GitHub and update that. And we are going to create a folder with the markers. And I have, you can pick the ones that you want. But let's see, I can, let's go to Finder. So let's do this. I will share a link with the markers I'm gonna work with. This is the content. So yes, save the changes, yes. So I will work with these two images. They are squared, so you can get them here. Let's see, where's the chat? You can get them here for free. Like there is where I'm going to, where's the other YouTube thing? So this is the link. So you can get the assets in that link for free, or if you want to support me, just go ahead. Yeah. So in my, oh my goodness, my disk is almost full, so I will stop recording. I don't know. Disk utility. Okay, so I have almost no space, which is sad. Let's delete some stuff in my downloads. Let's see here, where are my downloads? Downloads, and let's delete these videos here. Empty this thing. A connection to the broker. Okay, yeah, doesn't matter. Nice. So I will create the markers, and in the markers I will move my markers there, the PNG files that I just shared with you. These will be my markers. They are PNG images. They are squared, and the idea is to just work with them. So I will create in XR a reference image library. So here is where you will attach these images to be recognized in the AR experience. So I'm going to drag this marker. This is marker 1, and I have to specify the size. So let's say in the physical space this is gonna be 10 centimeters, so let's type 0.1. Let's leave it as it is for now, and let's create some prefabs. And here I will create an empty cube. This is gonna be a marker 1. This is in 000. This is 1 meter by 1 meter. This is insanely huge. Okay, so let's put this in terms of the size of the marker. So this is gonna be 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. This is marker 1. For now, we can just drag and drop this one in prefabs, and here let's create another folder that is going to be called models, and in models I'm going to create the materials, or just here I'm going to create a material folder. This folder is going to be deleted because this is just for testing purposes. I will create inside materials, I will create a material that is going to be the red one, a red one. There you go. And in my marker I will drag and drop this one beautifully, and I'm going to overwrite this, so apply all. So my prefab is a red cube. Okay, nice. I don't need it for now. So what we are going to have is we are going to create, or not create, but we will place here our image. So a attract image manager. So here we have a serialized library. So this is my referenced library. And this is going to be the prefab that I want to instantiate to see if this is detecting the marker. So if I save the scene and if I build and run, I'm just gonna see if I'm able to run this wirelessly. So let's go to build and run.